Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're watching an interview of Mr. Jaishankar. He recently gave an interview to Dutch broadcaster NOS. So the video is called Jaishankar Slams Europe. Don't preach security to India. Give me a thumbs up and let's watch.
Now, his rationale in offering seems to be, if you put aside those conflicts, he doesn't like conflicts, you can get rich together. To what extent does the situation on the border with Pakistan, but also with China, hold you back economically?
Well, you know, it's a very interesting question which you are asking me as a European. Because
I am.
No, you know, I'll tell you why I find it interesting. Because I think this part of the world is waking up to what it means if you have not given full attention to your security requirements. Okay, our security challenges were far more threatening than yours. So we had to prioritize security. So, you know, you don't choose between security and economic prosperity.
Yeah,
today you are realizing that. They are part of the same coin.
So my question is naive.
You cannot, no, I think your question comes out of your historical experience. Your historical experience has been that after the Second World War and certainly after 1991-92, you had the good fortune of enjoying a very favorable geopolitical circumstance. And that has conditioned you to think that is a normal. My situation is I didn't have that situation. I've had, you know, difficult neighbors, Pakistan and
all the time
China
tensions,
especially.
of course.
I've had a continuing problem of terrorism from Pakistan. So I've always had to deal with a degree of realism with a very harsh world, very nasty world, which I think Europeans were insulated from. So I'm not accusing you of naivety. I'm just saying that your situation was different from mine, but you are today going through a reality check in your own way. I've grown up with that reality over almost 8 decades. So for me, you know, it's not a choice between, oh, if you are dealing with your security, does it come at the cost of your progress? I mean, defending your country and your territory is the first duty of any government, any people. So I think that will obviously get priority. But we are confident. Look, at the end of the day, growth comes from strong fundamentals. You know, fine. I mean, we've had whatever we've had, the conflict over the last few weeks. But I think, you know, the fundamentals of India's growth, the fact that today we are heading to be a $4 trillion economy, we have, you know, as I say, we are in a bandwidth of 6 to 8% growth rate for decades ahead of us. We have very sound demographics in our favor. We are today actually, if you look.
You know, guys, I feel like it was a very strange question, really, because of course each country wants to develop its economy, but if you don't have such a chance, India always struggled with terrorist threats from Pakistan, with border issues with China, and of course the most important thing is security and safety of your country, and only then your economy. It's just obvious, and honestly I feel like it was a very stupid question of this man. So let me know your opinion. And yeah, Jaishankar explained very well that if their country didn't have any problems, it doesn't mean that India also just lived in the same world. Also guys, I wanted to remind you, if you want to support my channel, you can join my membership. You don't have to, but if you have such a chance and if you like my content, it would be really very nice, because I'm trying to, you know, grow a community as my membership, but it's growing very, very slowly. So if you want, you can join. And also if you want, you can suggest me more videos to react, and see you soon guys. Bye bye.